I swear to you, they kept saying again and again, you're gonna love Jar Jar. I'm like, I don't know, I guess. You know, that was before the movie came out. And we're like, okay, whatever. I'm like,
I still don't think there's been
I never understood
a computer-generated character that
this whole
really worked.
Like, the hard part about this whole YouTube streaming thing is that it's so random as to when it decides to start working.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to get a broadcast off on time.
Those scenes where Liam Neeson
now it's
and
streaming.
Ewan McGregor are together, I think, are the best in the movie.
Yeah.
The beginning.
Yeah.
And Liam Neeson is, like, way better at making... Anybody else with that kid, I think people would have just walked out.
Just so you know, we got audio going now, so we're
mean?
going to cut to live soon.
Is there
I'm going to
video
post.
with it?
Yeah, it's this background right here. I'm going to post some things on Facebook, so that way we get a little bit of crowd maybe. If not, it's all good.
The funny thing is, now you watch that and all that stuff's... How much of that is going to be canon? Any of it?
What?
The prequels.
All of it. Anything that's a movie or like the Clone
They
Wars
said,
cartoon.
I heard that the midichlorians he'd written out.
No.
No?
I mean, they're not...
Because they went on to explain it in the Clone Wars Attack of the Clones cartoon.
I don't remember.
Even further, yeah.
Midi-chlorians?
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams, in that last interview that I read, said...
He's not even going to acknowledge it?
That.
He's probably not going to acknowledge it because it's so stupid.
No, they don't have to, go into it.
Oh,
like,
there's no way that wouldn't come up.
Really?
With those new... I mean, it's stupid. And there's no way that it wouldn't have come up with Luke Skywalker. If that was a real thing, somebody would have dropped that word at one point.
Yeah.
There's no... I mean, there's absolutely no
must
way
be
that
high.
would happen. It would be like not... It'd be like the M... Don't say the M word. Don't say the M word around Luke. He gets real touchy about it. That's what we gotta write. That's a real thing. If they're really not saying it, then we can call that out and it can become the M word. Is anybody saying that yet?
That's not bad.
The midichlorians.
Plus, I would think Kyle needs to get a Qui-Gon.
Nice.
Oh, I have
So you can do
Obi-Wan.
some of these cool Liam Neeson. Yeah, but let's Qui-Gon it up.
I don't even know what that is. It the hair and the beard? I don't even know.
You pull it back so that he's got a ponytail on top of the long stuff. He was good. He looked like the Jedi the other Jedis bought their weed off. How are you doing, my young friends? Anybody want to wacky?
Spice was supposed to be mind altering.
Yeah, it's a drug. You could use spice in Star Wars Galaxies, the video game. And when you bought it, it gave you like extra strength and speed and stamina and all that other stuff. But you came down from it.
No.
And it was an hour-long like penalty buff. So you were like super weak, and you shouldn't go out in public because if you got in a fight, you would die by like a little rat biting you. So it was one of those things where, yeah, you were buffed for like 16 hours, but then you would have like I think it was like 2 or 3 hours of down where you couldn't do anything. You just like do your shopping, whatever.
What is it when they mention at the
Fix
end
your
of
house.
Revenge of the Sith? Isn't Yoda saying, like, telling Obi-Wan that he's got to go begin his training so that he can become a ghost later? It's kind of the intention.
He said he would.
Revenge of the Sith, right? Yeah.
He contacted Qui-Gon. That was in Clone Wars.
Yeah, that happened before Revenge of the Sith. So the Attack of the Clones, the cartoon.
No, but the conversation in the movie.
In the movie is he tells Obi-Wan he needs to start his training. Yeah, so he can become a ghost.
And
to commune with Qui-Gon.
Well,
to learn how to do that.
Yeah, so yes.
The training that Yoda's talking about is something no Jedi ever even talked about. Yoda was tapping into what Qui-Gon discovered, a new level of Jedi, no Jedi ever even heard of.
So now you might have read why. This is another thing that probably he wasn't thinking about, but then.
Okay.
And it's okay to write. I mean, I think it's great to write that way.
Because
stuff
in the Clone Wars cartoon, Qui-Gon was just a voice. In the Clone Wars cartoon, he wasn't a full ghost.
When Obi-Wan disappears when he gets hit by that lightsaber.
He didn't learn how to fully make himself.
No, they did in the planet Mortis. He was there. He talked to Anakin.
Yeah, but just the voice.
No, it was the Force Ghost.
I have to watch that again because I thought that was a thing that he was talking about. That he
Is the audio on? Right now?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should mute that.
Yeah.
Don't say a word.
Well, why does
It's too much work to mute it.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, when he disappears when he dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just his whole body's gone.
He.
And Yoda,
Sure.
when he dies, he just disappears.
I think it was that they transformed fully into the Force.
Mm-hmm. But Qui-Gon totally did not.
No, he got stuck.
He
got his hands cut
he
off.
was able to. He was able
That's
to.
what happened, right? Chopped off his hand and stuck him in the stomach.
I don't think he chopped off his hands, but I have this weird memory of Liam Neeson going like, ah, and looking at his hands.
No.
I think I dreamt that.
No, I think he.
No, he hit him in the head with his.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
When he gets hit by the lightsaber, he's kind of got this like.
That would be crazy if he chopped off his hands, though.
What?
That'd
Like
be
you've
pretty
never
vicious.
seen any of them get struck. You know, everybody gets shot with blaster or hit with a lightsaber. But when he gets, it is funny that he pops it and he's what the hell?
Yeah, he said he was a cheap shot.
Like
He's a
when,
dirty Sith.
when Han Solo swings the biker scout into the thing and then Judo flips him over and you're like, I remember as a kid I was like,
Really?
that's kinda weird.
As a kid,
They
like,
don't do that often.
oh,
Some hand-to-hand combat.
No, I was just like, I just remember being surprised by it because I was like, oh wow, this is like one of the first times they didn't kill the guy.
yeah.
That's the one stormtrooper who survives that whole war.
He wakes up later and like, oh man,
Good thing I got knocked out.
didn't handle it.
Apparently, the Ewoks eat people. So that's what happens after the Battle of Endor.
But
The rebels leave and the Ewoks eat the dead bodies of the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
well,
Because they were totally going to eat Luke and his friends
yeah,
until
what were they gonna? But how were they gonna eat them?
barbecue.
But were they
Yeah.
gonna peel their skin off first?
Probably not.
I have
Cook them
no
with the skin
idea.
on.
Let's cook them with the hair on.
It burns up.
No, it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure Ewoks know how to eat human because they look pretty adept in putting those people up on the.
No, yeah,
They
they're
take
tied
their clothes
up.
off
They're-
on the old style.
I don't think.
them
I don't think.
ropes.
I don't think they would have. I think it was implied they were going to eat them.
Yeah, but I think if they were used to eating humans,
Yeah.
they would have taken their clothes off, probably
See,
scalped
They're
them.
That's his point. I
opportunistic.
can see
They're
that.
Carnivores or
I'm saying they're carnivores.
Or-
Okay,
or
that's what I'm
probably
saying. They're carnivores. They
omnivores,
they
really.
eat. They
in
eat.
an environment that.
Well, why would they be hunting something that would eat meat
Hmm?
if they weren't going to cook it or eat it?
I'm not saying that they weren't carnivores.
Okay.
You said they were adept at cooking people.
No, I said that they were carnivores. They were probably going to eat up all the stormtroopers that were there because they had put Han on a spit to eat him.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I said they would probably eat all the dead stormtrooper bodies that were
I never didn't think that was going to happen.
You know
But
what?
you
It
also
could be
said-
just a sacrifice.
I think they were going to eat them.
Yeah,
That was the plan.
they were the main course.
They didn't get out their little forks.
Are you saying that they were fucking
Wait,
from
wasn't
Coruscant? They had manners.
the line "Prepare a feast in your honor"?
You're
Or
right.
For
Right,
my
right.
honor?
Yeah,
They prepared a feast of
maybe
honor.
you're right. They were
So
they were
they're
just
gonna-
trying to do something religious, and they
Yeah,
got it
this is-
confused. They
Religious.
were
A
confused.
feast is not
Ewoks
religious.
are freaking religious zealots, for one thing.
Yeah,
And
and what did they worship? We don't even know. Wait, in the cartoon, it was something weird.
I think they've been waiting for the golden gay god to come down. Not in a bad way, but just for some
You know.
very effeminate, shiny Anthony Daniels type walking. Somebody with
Okay, I'm
clearly
gonna,
with mime training.
did I ever tell you guys my Star Wars Anthony Daniels story?
This isn't depressing, is
Depressing? No. No, I went to Celebration 2 in Indianapolis, Indiana.
it? Yeah. Wow, you really used the jet set, huh?
That was my college senior trip. That's how much big geek I was. Everyone's going to Cancun. I'm like, Indianapolis, Indiana, baby. Star Wars Celebration.
What year was that?
2002?
I don't remember. I think it may have been.
That's it. That's attached.
2 or 3 was Attack of the Clones.
Okay, so we went down there and
Yeah, Attack of the Clones was 2000.
1999
Was either
Phantom
the
Menace.
winter of 2000. Attack of the Clones was 2002.
Yeah.
Because it
For
was
sure.
like after Harry Potter and
Oh my goodness, you know all the
the
things.
Fellowship came out. It's a real weird time for me because I moved. I transferred from a Borders in Tulsa to one here, and my mom died the day before 9/11, and I had gone back and got
Oh,
stuck.
jeez.
And
oh
all
my
these-
god, really?
But it was like within a year. That's when like Spider-Man, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
I mean, I just remember seeing movies by myself for the first time because I like didn't want to talk to people in Tulsa, and it was just weird. But I remember the movies real specifically.
Oh my jeez.
Let's check at the
Yeah.
stream help, make sure
Nice.
we're still streaming. And we are. Awesome. We're going to be going live in a few minutes, folks. I'm posting up a link now on our Facebook.
We've been having weird debates about Ewok diets. You don't hear people talking often about who the worst actor is between Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor because they're both quite talented. It's usually like
So
a couple
Ewan
of bad actors.
McGregor is not working now, and Liam Neeson doesn't have to work.
Ewan McGregor's not working, like, because he can't get work, or like,
I
he hurt
haven't-
himself?
I haven't seen him in anything, a year or 2?
I think he's, rich on Star Wars money.
No, they all are, but I'm
They're
saying
right now he's
Liam Neeson doesn't have to work. He's got Taken, he's got
right
Star
now Ewan
Wars,
McGregor's
he's
the
got-
front runner to replace Daniel Craig.
Is he really?
he could.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'd watch him as James Bond.
But
No,
I
I
mean,
want Idris Elba.
he's doing a lot. I don't know. He does like those documentaries with his family. He's got kids. He lives in Scotland in his castle and shit. I don't think he's really worried.
He's got things together.
But it's also like, I don't know.
He's not clipping coupons.
Most
man.
of those guys, it's cooler when they don't just do. Like
Everything.
Ian McKellen kind of lays back until the perfect things happen, or he gets called out to be Magneto or Gandalf and something. But it's not
Well,
like he's
he
doing a
was
bunch
in-
of crappy movies.
He did that Sherlock one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That looked cool. I didn't see it.
Sherlock.
But I'm
TV
sure
show?
if you and McGregor said like, "I'm looking for work," people would
Somebody,
throw
yeah.
in all kinds of
Right, right.
stuff.
up the strip.
But honestly, the last thing I saw him in was that Jack and the Beanstalk movie.
Oh my
that
god.
was fucking nuts. That
Horrible.
was terrible. I hate it. That was a bad movie.
Horrible.
Well, it's probably stuff like that where he like does it, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you this much money to be
Yeah.
like the guy in the Jack and the Beanstalk movie," and then
Yeah.
he comes out and he's like, "I think I'm gonna stay in my castle for a while."
I gotta let that
Stop
one.
answering the phone.
I gotta let that one die down.
Wait, they're doing the Train Spotting sequel. That's
Oh,
what the big news.
What? Train spotting.
Yeah, it's official.
Oh, good.
Not
Yeah.
official, but
Well, that's
it
what he's.
hasn't gone under.
doing.
It's
Well, no,
not set, but everyone who's
Porn.
working on it is saying it's a go.
Awesome. You ready, Kyle?
Porn.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready to do this now. So we are live here, and hey everybody, how's it going? It's Patrick here with Kyle Jondee from Geek Speak TV. We're gonna do a little Seasons of the Force from Disneyland update because a lot of people, unfortunately, don't have the money or the ability to travel to Disneyland during this special time of the year.
It's all right.
So we're sorry for you, but we're fortunate enough to live here in Los Angeles, California. So Anaheim's just like, a 45-minute drive away, and we were lucky enough to go. Thanks to the awesome Kyle here, who made it all possible. So Kyle, I mean, there's so much going on there. Like, there's Star Tours was updated for The Force Awakens. Hyperspace Mountain, which is Space Mountain, Star Wars-ized. The Path of the Jedi, which is something that I didn't know about until we were standing online waiting for Space Mountain.
Where
Yeah.
Captain EO used to be.
Yeah, Captain Yoda. And basically what they did was they took the whole storylines that were kind of present and edited them together into like a 15-minute little, what would you call that, a montage? I guess it was a good little montage. There were grown men crying in that theater when we walked out. And I actually got a little like, I'm a little verklempt. I'm a little verklempt. Yeah, because it was just so good to see, even the bad, prequels were edited well. So it gives us some hope for The Force Awakens. So it was kind of a cool thing to see. And then there was the, what's it called, the launch bay?
The Star Wars launch bay. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle dug that place, and that thing was like full of
Costumes
and whatnot. We'll talk more in detail. And what was that? And just a bunch of exclusives all over the place as far as the park goes. So let's just start off. Let's talk about. Well, let's go on the path as if you were going into Disneyland. You start off. You hit Star Tours first, which is the first thing that we got online for. And also a little tip: if you're going to go to Disneyland, use your fast pass when you can, because we just got to do everything in Tomorrowland for Seasons of the Force, and we went for the entire day. So there's a lot to do, and there's a long wait for a lot of things. So use your fast pass. So Star Tours was awesome. You get to go to the Jakku, right?
The same ride setup, same queue, but the first part is Jakku. So it's, I don't know how many minutes of the ride, but the first sequence is Jakku.
I think it's like 2 minutes. And you see a little John Boyega, in the far right corner as Finn, he's talking to the crowd. And you get to kind of, skim along the...
following the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, following the Millennium Falcon along Jakku and going through a junk heap. And a lot of people started laughing. I don't know why they were laughing. I was kind of like, oh, well, I guess...
The scavengers.
The scavengers, yeah. You get jumped up by a bunch of scavengers and they start taking apart your ship. And they start, giggling kind of funny. And, a bunch of people started laughing, but I was, I was more confused than anything. So maybe they'll explain that more in the movie. But it was cool. And, when we get out, of course... The brilliance of Disney and Star Tours, especially in Anaheim, is that they push you right into the merchandise store. So let's talk about some of the merchandise, because that's exactly like I was drinking out of my, the Force Awakens cup here that I got there at Disneyland. Isn't that awesome? Drinking my coffee every day out of that thing. So yeah, pretty cool. And by the way, a little note, being that we're live. Monday is the premiere down in Hollywood. We will be there. On the streets, joining our friend Hip Hop Trooper and a bunch of our other colleagues like Infamous Dwayne and whatnot. So Kyle, if you can make it, we're going to be down there just running amok. We're not invited as part of official press, but we're going to crash it anyway, in our costumes and have a great time as fans, because that's what we are after all, is fans. So, which is why we're geeking out about this stuff. So yeah, this is my cool coffee mug that I got there. There's so much, I would say if you got the means, take $1,000 with you, because there's so much to buy as far as collectibles that you can only get there at Disneyland, and if you got, money to burn, you can definitely burn it there rather quickly.
Well, the coolest one is the BB-8. What is it? Is it the sipper?
That's a sipper cup, man.
The sipper cup.
That's a sipper cup. Yeah, check that thing out. And it holds your drinks all cold and whatnot. And you can get those throughout only in Tomorrowland and at the pizza port. And there's a cart that sells I think slushies or something. It's $15 for that thing. We have some of the exclusives back here. Here, let me show you. Let me show you a little bit of that stuff. Now, this thing right here is probably one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna pick that up and bring it up to camera. Let's see here. This thing, believe it or not, is it's a Flavor Flav necklace. I'm just kidding, but it actually is kind of like a Flavor Flav style necklace. But you hold he gives it to you for popcorn. You put your popcorn in there. Yeah.
The popcorn comes separately.
Yeah, popcorn comes separately.
Yeah.
And you can pour your popcorn in there and you can eat it out of there. And it's got a little lanyard, so you can hang it around your neck. And eat your popcorn while you're waiting in line. And it's what is this called? This is the
TIE Fighter for the new model that's in Force Awakens.
What is the new? I drove a bike on this. I smell too much ganja. Yeah. The First Order. Damn. I couldn't think of that. This is another cool little exclusive. I don't know if it's actually exclusive there to Disneyland or not. I might have seen these at Target. But this is the die-cast, at Disney Store, sorry. Die-cast First Order TIE Fighter, all black and dope looking. And also they have the X-Wing die-cast, Blue Squadron style, so check that out. And it's got a little BB-8 droid on top there, so it's pretty awesome. Some of those cool little exclusives. And what else, Kyle? Did we get there?
Well, one of them was that where was this at one of the stands?
Right in the middle of Tomorrowland, there's there's a rotunda of little. It's like a restaurant you can eat, and they have exclusive meals that you can get. And basically, inside the drink, they have these like lemon drinks or whatever. That looks pretty cool. There's an X-wing, and then they also have the Millennium Falcon one. Right here.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Millennium Falcon.
That was in the drink. Yeah.
Yeah, they drop these in your drinks, for like $8. So like I said, bring money when you go to this thing. Inside of once you're out of the Star Tours and your pockets are empty, because there's like everything from plushies. I mean, there's pillows,
T-shirts.
I mean, Kyle got these cool exclusive Disneyland Star Wars pins here, and then like also the name tag. I don't know if you guys can see the name tag he's wearing. There's like 6 different name tags, Star Wars name tags you can get now that are just exclusive for Seasons of the Force. So once you pop out of Star Tours, you get to go on Hyperspace Mountain, which is completely redone for Star Wars, right?
Yeah. The intro is that Squadron 77. A call out to the release date of the first movie.
Oh, I didn't even get that.
Yeah, Squadron 77 is heading out to Jakku to face this Imperial Star Destroyer.
Yeah, and so once you get into your rocket, you start hearing the Star Wars anthem as you're getting pushed up towards hyperspace, and as you go through the tunnel, it's hyperspace, and then you come out, and there's TIE fighters everywhere, and X-Wings projected all along the wall as you're flying through, and you hear in the speakers next to your ears, audio recorder for the ride, and just a bunch of dialogue and whatnot.
And Admiral Akbar says, "It's a trap."
Yeah. It's a trap! Yeah. And then you get your picture taken at the very end of the ride, so, that was kind of cool. So you get a little souvenir just for the Seasons of the Force. And once you come out of there, you walk right into, which is the Star Wars launch bay. Which I kind of consider it's like a living museum. Top floor is the Avengers, just in case the other geek fans are out there. Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvel, actually, not just the Avengers. And then downstairs is completely Star Wars. Gosh.
The former Innovations building.
Yeah, the former Innovations building. And you can queue up in line to take a picture with an official. We had Chewbacca there and Darth Vader available to us when we were there. And they switch them out. I believe there's other heroes you can get as well.
The waiting time is about 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that bad. And there's stuff to see in line as well. Like they have helmets and some of the lines. Lightsabers, the actual movie props. And they actually created some of the lightsabers that you would not see normally, like from the Clone Wars, like Ashoka Tano's. And who's the other?
The Star Wars Rebels, Ezra Bridger, and the Inquisitor.
Yeah. So you actually see what real life lightsabers would look like that were just only created in the CG world. So that was kind of cool as well. And then again, there's another store in the launch bay, which has a little more higher end. I know
statues.
Yeah, has higher end products. They have the lightsaber umbrellas and artwork, signed prints.
The Medal of Yavin.
Oh, that thing was beautiful. Yeah, the actual full metal. It was 24 karat plated. Then they have the Imperial belts and hats and stuff like that too. So for your cosplayers, you can pick up some cool stuff there that you probably can also find on Etsy. I'm just saying, you don't have to go to Disneyland to get that stuff. But yeah, and just overall, just cool things to see. They have real the scale to scale spaceships, so you can see X-wings with the glowing engines and all the Imperial Rebel costumes and Boba Fett.
From the Force Awakens, it was Rey's speeder, which they had full size. They had
it's kind of huge.
Captain Phasma's blaster, helmets, and not binoculars. Her equipment, it said.
Yeah, and they also had some life-size statues available for about $5,000. So, like I said, if you've got money to burn,
that's the store.
Yeah, that's the store to take your credit card into and just lose the kids' college fund on Star Wars stuff. Yeah, because it's plenty there. And when you come out, I didn't see too many I did see from a distance a couple of stormtroopers walking around for pictures and whatnot. But I expected a lot more of that fan interaction.
We saw one Jedi.
Did we?
Yeah. He talked to her.
Was it her?
Yeah.
God, it was alright. So yeah, so there's. I mean, I would definitely, if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan and you happen to be in the area, and you definitely need to check out Seasons of the Force. It's definitely something to see. Like I said, bring money so that way you can pick up some stuff because you would be sorry if you didn't. Some amazing stuff and like
Walt Disney World has their version of Season of the Force coming. Their what was it? Their launch bay has opened already. So
there you go. And so we look forward to more Star Wars stuff coming out. You know, I'm probably gonna eat this BB-8 rice cake finally. But yeah, so like I said, there's all kinds of stuff like this. There's stuff that we ate that we couldn't even show you because we ate it. You know,
Yeah.
and, you know. So that's how much cool Star Wars stuff there is, and just the whole atmosphere. And like I told Kyle, we walked out, and I forgot it was Christmas time at Disneyland. You know, because we were just so immersed in the Star Wars universe, and it was so much fun to be lost in that I can't wait for Star Wars Land.
coming up.
That's gonna be. I'm gonna need a second job just to feed my Star Wars addictions at Star Wars Land. So when is that supposed to come out, Billy?
They didn't announce it, but I think it's like 2 years from now.
Oh,
I don't remember the exact release date.
That makes me slightly sad. But hey, I'm looking forward to it when it finally does open. But so yeah, so that pretty much does it. Anything else you want to cover from the Star Wars Seasons of the Force at Disneyland?
I think we covered most of it there.
I think we covered all. Yeah. So again, if you guys can make it out there, make it out there, and make sure you subscribe to our channel, Geek Speak TV 1, because we're going to be doing a lot more of these videos more often and frequently. You'll get a nice little email letting you know that we're broadcasting live. All right. So thank you, Kyle, for coming down and joining me for this cool Seasons of the Force update. Happy holidays to everybody, and we'll see you around.
That was great.
Oh yeah.